Hello children, welcome back to the next session of online classes. Today we'll revise lesson 1 and lesson 2 in science. Okay, since our exams are coming, so we'll have a revision. Okay, now our unit 1 is my body, right? My body. In my body, we'll see few exercises. Okay. Now, see here the first question. Where are the germs found? Where are the germs found? Germs are found on the hands and in the nails. Okay. Next, what can I do to avoid the spread of germs? What we can do? We can wash our hands regularly and then you can take bath every day. Okay. This is the two ways. Next, Preeti often bites her nails. Is it a good habit? Give reason. No, it is not a good habit because germs will go into the stomach from the nails. Okay? Next, see the first Roman number, fill in the blanks. Already we have discussed for our midterm. Once again, I want to repeat. Okay? Just listen carefully and concentrate on this. Okay? Now, first question. We should wash our hands after playing out. Before or after? After playing out. Intestinal worms cause anemia or cold? Anemia. Eating dash is good for health. Fruits or packed snacks? Fruits. Next. Dash improves our brain functions. Eating junk food or doing exercise? Doing exercises. Next, if someone's touch hurts you, then it is a good touch or bad touch? Hurting means it is bad touch. Good. Next, dash is the word used to refer the disabled persons. What is that word? Differently abled. Okay, we should not use handicapped. We should use differently abled. Next, true or false? Use soap to wash your hands. True. We should use soap to wash our hands. Open defecation causes cholera. Yes, it causes cholera and diarrhea. Right? Now, bathing reduces blood circulation. It improves. Bathing improves. So, it is false. Show pity on physically challenged people. False. We should never show pity. We should treat them as our friends. Next, always use earbuds to clean your ears. False. We should never keep anything inside our ears. Right? Okay. Now, third one. See, answer the following questions. I have given everything in the notes, okay, in the classwork, but to make you feel different, like something new, so I have thought to have take the questions, answers from the textbook, so that you will see and read the textbook also. Okay, see here, first question is, what are the effects of open defecation? Okay, now from where Miss took the answer? From the textbook only. Okay, see, open defecation spreads. I have underlined with the red line. See, open defecation spreads diseases such as cholera and diarrhea. Groundwater is also polluted by toilets and it also causes intestinal worms which cause anemia. Okay, these are the effects of open defecation. Okay, waterborne diseases, diseases caused by insect carrier and pollution. Okay, children. So, just check your textbook also. Okay, this is the way I have given answers. Okay. Next, write the benefits of bathing. What are the benefits of bathing? It cleanses the body, removes dirt and odor, protects oneself from infection, improves blood circulation. Okay, so cleanse, removes dirt, protect from infection and improves blood circulation. Okay, children. Now next, third one. List out the types of touches. What are the types of touches? Good touch, bad touch. Next, who are the persons in your safe circle? So these are the safe circle members: father, mother, grandpa, grandma, sister, brother, and teacher. Okay? Next, name the sensory organs of our body. How many sensory organs are there? There are 5 sensory organs. Okay, now sight. Sight means seeing. Seeing with our eyes, touch with our skin, smell with our nose, taste with our tongue, and hearing with our ears. So, 5 sensory organs. Okay. So, the part which I underlined only you have to learn. Next, these are long answers, that is essay type answers. When do we wash our hands? What will you do when somebody who are not in your safe circle touches you? How can we protect our skin? How do we get intestinal worms? How do you help differently able people? Okay, now let's see. When do we wash our hands? We wash our hands before and after eating food, after playing, and after using toilet. Now, what will you do when somebody who are not in your safe circle touches you? What you'll do when somebody who is not in my safe circle touches me? I will scream, stop, and run away. Scream, stop, and run away. Next, how can we protect our skin? How can we protect our skin? We can protect our skin by taking bath every day, using mild soap, keeping skin dry and clean, drying using soft cloth. Okay, we have to take bath every day and we have to use mild soap and we have to keep our skin dry and clean and we have to use soft cloth for drying. Okay, now fourth one. How do we get intestinal worms? How we will get? Open defecation causes the groundwater polluted. This polluted water causes intestinal worms which causes anemia. Okay, so through open defecation only the water, groundwater is getting polluted and polluted water causes intestinal worms. Okay, how do you help differently able persons? By opening doors, making way for them, helping them to cross the roads, treat them as normal people. These are the 4 ways we can help differently able persons. Okay children, understood? Now, with this we have finished first lesson. Okay, now second lesson is states of matter. How many states of matter are there? 3 types, right? Yes. Now, solids, liquids, gases. In solid, it is rigid and it has fixed shape and volume. Liquids, it has fixed volume but no fixed shape. Next, gases, it has no fixed volume, no fixed shape and it flows all the sides. Okay? Okay children, understood? Next, see this tabular forms you have to read properly. Okay, this two, this one and this one you have to read it. Okay, this will come for your exam. Next, first see here they have given state of matter. If we add anything, now what new state it will come and the process, what is the process called? Ice plus heat. Okay, if we heat ice, what will happen? It will form into a liquid. That process is called melting. Water plus heat. If we heat water, what will happen? Steam is formed. That is called evaporation. Next, clouds plus cool. If clouds get cool, what will happen? It will form liquid and the process is called condensation. Next, water plus cool. If water is getting cool, it becomes solid and that process is called freezing. Okay, now 4 types are there. Don't get confused. I'll change the questions and I'll ask. So don't get confused. Okay, read properly the question and then write the process. Okay. Next, if we go to the book exercise, we'll see the first Roman number, true or false. Okay. And in first Roman number, the first question is, solids have a definite volume. True or false? Yes. Solids have definite shape and volume. Next, liquids cannot flow. Liquids cannot flow. No, false. Liquids can flow. We can melt any substance by cooling it. No, false. We cannot. Liquids can take the shape of the container. Yes, liquids always take the shape of the container. True. Gases have a definite shape or volume. No, gases does not have a definite shape nor volume. Next, matter changes its state when heat is added or removed. Yes, matter changes its state. We have seen melting, freezing, condensation, evaporation, everything, right? That is true. A fuel is a substance which gives heat energy on burning. Yes, true. Okay, next. Fill in the blanks. So here there are options: evaporation, mass, water, solid, stone, freezing. Okay, so the first one, the measure of matter in an object is called mass. Change of liquid into vapor on heating is called evaporation. When vapor comes, you have to write evaporation. An example for liquid is water. The change of liquid into solid on cooling is known as freezing. An example for solid is stone. So last time in the midterm exam I have changed the question and asked, and many of you did the mistake here. Example for liquid is water, but what they did, they wrote stone because I changed the question. Okay, so this time you read the question properly and then answer it. Okay children, next. See, these all are one word answers. Which of these is a solid? Wood or juice? It is wood. Wood is solid. Juice is liquid. Which of these is hard? Sponge, glass or cloth? Obviously, glass is hard. What are three states of matter? What are the three states of matter? Solid, liquid and gas. Name three substances which can change to liquid when they are heated. When they are heated, butter, it melts, right? Butter, jaggery also melts, right? So, butter, jaggery and cheese. These are the three substances which can change to liquid when they are heated. Okay? Next. In which state of matter the particles are very close to each other? In solid state. What state of matter is rain? What is the state of matter? Rain? It is liquid. Water, right? So, liquid. Which among the state of matter has definite size but no definite shape? Definite size is there but no definite shape. What is that? Liquid. What would cause a liquid to turn into a solid? Pouring it into a container. If you pour it into a container, will water become solid? No. Heating it until it boils. If we heat until the water boils, will it turn into solid? No. Cooling it until it freezes. Yes, it will become a solid if we cool it until it gets freezed. Keeping its temperature the same? No. So, cooling. Okay. What are some properties of pencil? Pencil is hard, right? Pencil is hard, it is a solid and it has a definite shape and volume. It changes its structure only when if we break it, right? So, any two you can write. Okay children. Next, see the next one. One sentence you have to write about these words. First one is solid. Things that have definite shape and volume. Liquid. Things that do not have definite shape but have definite volume. Melting. change of solid into liquid on heating. Evaporation, change of liquid into vapor on heating. Freezing, change of liquid into solid on cooling. Okay, because you have learned in the for the midterm exam, I am going little bit fast. Okay children, because you all know these things. Already you have written this all. Okay, next. So the options are given here, and reading this question you have to fill with the correct option. Okay. First, an ice cube turning to water. Ice cube, if it is turning to water, what is the process called? Melting. Water turning to ice in a freezer. Freezer means freezing. Change of liquid into vapor on heating. Vapor means evaporation. A bathroom mirror misting up. Misting. Condensation. Okay. Steam. Misting. This all things comes under condensation. Okay. Freezer. Freezing. Ice cube solid into liquid. Melting. Okay children. Understood? So this week we will finish first two lessons, and the next week we will have a revision on third lesson and fourth lesson. Okay children, read properly, prepare well for your exams. Okay, thank you.